Yeah, so at any point, just feel free to ask your questions, chime in, and ask anything you need to.
Is Debbie there? Because she was supposed to come on.
Right there.
No, different Debbie.
I don't know. All right, let's get this set up. We are good to go. Where's Cal?
Here.
Hi, bud. You did a great job last time. Do it again. Do it again. All right. So today we are making lemon chicken with artichoke hearts, and it's a delicious. I wouldn't say a favorite, but it's pretty good. And there's my daughter. Cut her hair nice. There we go. I think we're all good. Yay. All right. So I think we're getting better each week at the tech part. I'd like to say we're getting better each week at the prep and be home at the time you're supposed to be home part.
Sorry, moms get it.
Where is my Santuco knife? Who just popped in?
Please.
Cassie, what's up, Cassie? Where's my Santuco? My Santuco is my life. So this, I hope you guys downloaded the recipe. Hey, Sandy. So the recipe is a lemon chicken with artichoke hearts that we're going to prepare right before your eyes. It should take 15 minutes. All of these meals are healthy, delicious, and should only take 15 minutes. So I'm going to start here. Now, are these onions chopped?
Yes.
Shredded? What are they?
Chopped.
You sure they're chopped?
I'm going to make sure.
All right. She's making sure that they're chopped, so I do the right thing
Finely
here.
chopped.
Finely chopped.
And then garlic, thinly sliced.
Thinly sliced garlic. That I can do. But what you're also going to do is
my garlic is hiding behind
some of this stuff up. So what made you pick this recipe, Melissa?
It had artichoke hearts.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, I was talking to my daughter.
Oh.
I was like, no, not another tech fail.
Can you hear me now? I picked this recipe because it had few ingredients. It had a lot of things I look for. Few ingredients, easy to get ingredients, and yummy ingredients. Because I like lemons and anything that has artichoke hearts in it. So that's why.
And guys, listen.
And garlic.
The fun of cooking and how to make delicious food, that's the key. What do you cook? You cook things you like, right? If you like lemon, awesome. We'll find some recipes with it. There's plenty of really healthy, delicious recipes that contain lemon, that contain meat or don't contain meat, right? So there's always substitution. So let's say we're making chicken, right? Lemon chicken with artichoke hearts. If you're vegetarian, ask ahead of time what kind of substitutions you can have, and we'll have that prepared for you during our show. All right, this is absolutely ridiculous. So
I could do it.
we're going to finely chop onion. I taught you guys last time how I like to make finely chopped or diced onion. Real simple, right? You could prep garlic or something, right, if you want. So first what I'm going to do is I'll slice it this way, and then I'm going to slice it this way, and I will not slice my fingers, okay? I'll probably put 3 cuts in here, and then I'll slice it down, and you'll see how it dices really nice. There we go. There you
Mom,
go.
where you put the moon on?
We need 2 Sanduka.
Right.
What is it called?
Santuco.
Mom, where you put the moon
I
on?
learned this from
Yes, 1
Jenny
minute.
Barry's friend Christina, my 2 favorite girls. All right, so now you see how I got it all chopped. Oh, Jenny and Christina are awesome.
They're not your 2 favorite girls.
Whatever. So now I just cut
If
down.
they are, why are they not cooking?
Christina's actually a chef,
Even better.
right? I'm just a food hack.
Welcome to the family.
I'm just a hack. We need olive oil too, right?
I got the canola oil. Do you want
We're doing
olive oil?
canola. I don't care. Whatever the recipe calls for.
You don't usually. You prefer not olive oil.
I prefer cooking with canola and eating olive. Okay. So all I'm doing is I'm using the back of my knife. I want to use the sharp part of the knife, right? And then I'll show you what this looks like after. How much onion do I need to chop?
It said half, but I usually
Half?
double whatever it's.
All right. So here's half of a medium onion, all right? And if you look, I'm going to bring this a little closer. We'll put my Santuco down, all right? We have, it comes finely chopped like that, which is really cool.
It comes?
Diced. Well, after killer. All right. So you slice it up those two ways, right?
The
Long
onion-
ways,
The onion fairy brings
vertically,
it nicely.
horizontally, and then you chop down across, and it works out really, really good.
And I make fruit salads in the mornings with granola, fruit, yogurt, and all kinds of fruits.
Mhm.
And why does she do that? Because it's stuff she likes,
And it's healthier.
right? And it's healthy. It's good. So this is what it's about, guys. Cooking should be an experience. You should have fun with this. It should be fun. It should be simple. It should be delicious, and it should be healthy, right?
I thought he was gonna hug me. Did you think he was gonna hug me?
Not a chance. I already did that.
He was
Once a day is good enough for me.
reaching for the oil.
Canola oil.
Can I use your Santuco?
Santuco? No, man, that's my Santuco. All right, so we got this. What do we put this all together?
Yeah, the onions and the garlic. Go
That's
in.
all the garlic you're gonna make?
Do you want more?
I think we need more.
Well,
Now,
it's
we're
not 3
garlic
medium
fans.
cloves.
We're garlic fans. I think we could do more. All right. So we're gonna chop this stuff up, and it says thinly sliced. I still like it a little coarse. So if you come across a recipe and it tells you to do something like thinly slice the garlic, and you know you like garlic chunks, well, go with your gut. Go with what you like. So the beauty of a recipe for cooking as opposed to baking is you can modify a cooking recipe to make it to your taste, and it'll come out really, really great. It'll probably taste better because it's stuff that you like.
Well, not necessarily.
Anyway, if you do that with baking, though, ain't gonna work. Why? Let's say you have a cake and there's 10 ingredients, and one of them is flour, and you want to take out the flour, and you don't have a substitution. You leave nothing in there. Guess what? You're not getting a cake. You leave out the baking soda. Guess what you get? A flat, hard cookie. Right? It's not gonna work. Right? That sounds like you may have done that before.
If you're baking cookies and stuff, you need to use the right ingredients.
Right, thank you, Karen.
Where's my spoon things? My stirrers.
You wash it.
Oh, this is awesome. So we have utensils. I don't know if you're like us, but we had some equipment delivered today. What we did is we did a virtual 5K a few weeks ago, and Sandy was really, really helpful with that. We had some really good participants, and what it did is we raised almost $3,000 to feed our frontline workers here locally. So we went and presented checks to the recipients who were going to create the meals locally, local restaurants, to feed frontline workers. So we did that, and then we got a surprise. So I'm just gonna, sorry, let me get this towel. I'm just gonna work these onions and garlic a little bit. Right, I'll mix them around. You got to make sure your flame is low to medium, right? Otherwise, it's gonna burn really, really fast. So we got to have like stuff ready to put in here. It'll brown up.
Well, it says cook
Super
for about
quick.
5 minutes on, so lower it.
This ain't gonna cook 5 minutes. This is gonna be done like super quick.
Mom,
So anyway,
Mom,
we did that, and then we got a call that our equipment is being delivered. Some of it
Mom, are you
for
here?
a brand new facility.
Honey,
We're
Mom.
opening. We got the sign put up yesterday.
Mom,
So
I
we
asked
went
you
back
about
out there. Long story short, hours later, we get home, and we have to cook for you guys. So we weren't quite prepared. We still had dishes and stuff like that in the sink from this morning. So that's what we're cleaning right now. Would you like help with that? Yeah, Kira, what's up?
Can you turn on the hose?
Oh, you want the hose turned on? huh?
Whenever Tony asks me if I would like help with that, that means I'm not doing it correctly.
I don't want you to lose a finger.
Mommy
Look
said
like you're going to lose a
best
finger.
to me.
I'm going to let Kira talk to you a little bit. I'm
No,
going to turn on
do
the
it. I'll do
hose.
the hose. You don't know how to do it. Here.
I don't know how to do the hose, so that's pretty awesome. Excuse me.
I cut it in half and then cube it.
I wanted
Cut it in
to.
Kira,
half
watch
and then
out.
cube it.
Kira, watch
My
out,
goal
honey.
is to work at Disney.
Is your house like our house? Here's the best thing. We're not in a studio, right? We're not at our facility. We're not in a cook kitchen with a TV studio. We're here at our house. So everything's pretty much up for grabs. You never know what's
Oh,
going to
salt
happen.
and pepper needs to go in here.
Okay. You want to do that? Salt and pepper. How much salt and pepper?
A pinch.
To taste kind of thing?
Yes.
And what do I always teach about salt?
Sorry, guys. My salt's behind you.
What do I teach about salt, hon?
It's not. It's a flavor enhancer.
It's not a seasoning. It's a flavor enhancer. That's right. So I think I need to sharpen my Santuco knife. This thing is getting a little tough. So again, we're just letting the garlic and the onions work, right? I'm chopping up this chicken because it should be chopped. How much chicken is this? 2 pounds? This is a little more than 2 pounds. So we have a little more than about a pound and a few
do like a
ounces in here.
Is that Want to do more than
All
that?
right. We can.
I'm
you
looking
wanna
for my pepper.
Chop it up.
I'm gonna go get
Your
some.
pepper? Well, we're looking for our pepper. So again, life happens. This is working. Ooh, you got to see this. You got to see this. Some of this garlic is toasting up a little faster than the rest. So there you go on Zoom. You can see that, Sandy, right? You guys on YouTube and the camera here. If only you could smell this. It smells like a restaurant. All right. I hope Berm comes in. Tells me that I'm doing all this well. Berm's my buddy at Out of Hand Pizza. Matter of fact, he's one of the recipients that's going to help feed our frontline workers from that virtual 5K. So this, I think, for me, what you want to do is you don't necessarily have to really get it brown. You just golden, but you can kind of smell it when you bring out all the flavors and all the fragrance from it. That's when you're good to get in there, right? That's when you can throw it in. So now, you did show up, but you didn't do your pepper. Do I throw the chicken in now? Okay. So now I'm going to throw in the chicken. We also have to zest a lemon. Has anybody zested a lemon? Do you know how to zest a lemon? Huh? You can if you want.
So that has to cook with minimal stirring.
Speak.
Minimal stirring of the chicken.
Should I break it up first?
Yeah.
Let me wash this. Excuse me.
Add chicken and cook about 5 minutes. Add artichoke hearts and
Lemon zest? When do we add the zest?
add wine, water, and juice of the lemon. Towards the end.
I'm getting it all ready. So, all right. Do we cover this?
No.
No, seriously. All right. Are you cutting this chicken or you're not cutting this
just
chicken?
making sure I'm doing it right.
Guys, we're together 24 years. So we kind of...
After 5 minutes, we add the artichoke hearts.
Okay. I would have covered it, but you know me.
Then we
So I'm going
add
to zest the
wine,
lemon.
water, and
If
juice.
you've never zested a lemon, it's really, really simple. You're just going to take the lemon and you're going to rub it on a zester, right? And you don't want to get the lemon down to the white, to the rind, because then it gets really, really bitter. You just want to zest the lemon so that you get the essential oils out of it, right? So it smells really, really great. Are you kidding me? You took my zest and, jeez. She just unzested my lemon. I'm going to hang on the side so Melissa could talk to you a little bit. Go ahead, honey. Tell them about the recipe.
So now I'm just I cut the chicken breast in half and then into cubes
You cut it vertically, like long ways, or you cut it horizontally through the middle?
through the middle.
Uh-huh.
And then,
So it's thinner.
right. And
Gotcha.
then I'm cutting it down the middle. Because it said big chunks, but again, my husband does not like big chunks of chicken.
Cindy, you cooking with us?
They didn't have artichokes. They didn't arrive at the market today.
Okay.
And I
Oh.
tried a couple of other Brazilian markets and they didn't have them.
Well, what I could have done is I could have swapped it out for you. All right, I could have swapped it out for you.
We were looking for stuff she had, but
Swap out the chicken and artichokes.
I know. Well, you could swap. You could make a completely different recipe.
Well, the chicken, let's see, chicken artichokes.
I mean, I guess. What about asparagus?
No, you could have done something. You could have done.
Like Brussels sprouts?
You could have done. You need something that has a pickling to it. You could have done capers, right? Or you could have pickled your own. It smells really wonderful. It smells like the most powerful lemon you've ever had. So it's really good. We're gonna put that aside for later. All right? Did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna wash them right now again.
I'm gonna wash this too because you
Excuse me,
touched
Cal.
it. There we go. All right.
Excuse me, Cal.
You got to be careful of cross-contamination, right? And we're going to take this out of here. So what else has to be done? You let that cook.
Let that cook for a few minutes. Then we add the artichoke hearts, the 1.5 tablespoons, I think I have to look, of freshly squeezed lemon juice.
Freshly squeezed. And what are we going to use? So we need freshly squeezed lemon juice. We're going to use the lemon that we just zested, right? And if you can look closely, we pretty much got all the rind off, right? All the peel, whatever, right? And it didn't get down. It looks white in Zoom, but it's not really white, right? So we got that off, and now we're just going to cut it so we can get the juice, and I'll squeeze that out. You could grab a piece of mesh or a paper towel Paper towels absorb a little too much, but if you wrap it here and then squeeze it out, you won't get pits when you juice your lemon. I do not like using lemon juice that you'll get in a bottle. I always prefer fresh lemon. Why? Because it doesn't have any preservatives in it. It's fresh. It's wonderful. It's the real deal. How much? 1 tablespoon?
1.5, but let me look.
1.5 tablespoons. It's about a half a lemon.
Well, I use a little more chicken anyway, so.
All right, I'll add a little more lemon, right? So for those of you that don't know about us, we do personal training and nutrition, one-to-one training and group training, right? And a lot of what we do is we cover a gap that most people have. It's called cooking, food, nutrition. Most people want to eat healthy, but they don't know how to make it easy, how to make it simple. They don't know how to find good recipes. They don't want to cook. They don't have time to cook. So normally we'll have this kind of ready for you so that it takes 15 minutes, but here we are. Yeah, that's about it. You want more lemon to that? What are you laughing about?
What was Scotty?
My fat cat is sitting there. He's very well fed. I'm going to take these seeds out. All right, so I'm de-seeding my fresh lemon juice. All right, that's probably been about 5 minutes. What are we doing?
Okay, wait. So now I have to add in add the artichoke hearts,
Uh-huh.
and then cook that for a few minutes. Where's my
All right.
artichoke hearts? Here they are.
Artichoke hearts.
I'm using the canned artichoke hearts that poor Sam could not find.
No, I couldn't even find fresh.
With the juice.
I wish I could ship it to you, Sandy.
Yeah.
You know?
You'd have to send over a whole container of stuff we don't have here.
Oh, boy. They'd have to allow it in, though. That's the only problem.
Yeah, I know. They're picky about that.
So Sandy and I grew up together, right? We spent high school together, at least, in New Jersey, and Sandy is now in Brazil. So unfortunately, she has a tough time getting some of the food. See, here in the U.S., we take for granted, we really don't understand that other places, other countries can't get the foods that we get. Now, you guys could get some foods that we can't get. I'm not talking about fresh foods, but like in other countries, they could get foods that we don't get here for whatever reason. All right, my towel's gone. Great. This is the joy of cooking with Melissa. Where's my towel?
I don't know. It's right there. I didn't take it.
Somebody took it. Did I take it? Did I take it? We're going to rewind. We're going to go back and rewatch this and see who left the towel there. How about that? What do you say? Deborah, are you cooking along with us? Are you cooking with us? I hope you are. If not, I hope it's at least entertaining for you. All right, so we got our lemon juice. This is cooked another 5 minutes. That's a clean one, okay.
Where's my basil?
This is pretty much done.
No, it's not. The chicken is not cooked.
The chicken is pretty cooked.
It's not cooked.
I think it would have been cooked if it was covered. Because if you don't know about the covering of the chicken or the dish that we're making, you got to go back to the first or second episode. Melissa lost her basil. Have you ever lost your basil? I don't know. I hate losing my basil. When I lose my basil, I kind of feel out of control. But she found her basil. Now, if I could stall any better, find somebody that could stall better than me, right? Now, how do we do this? Ribbons?
And this is just like for afterwards.
I know. Is it ribbons?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, I like basil in ribbons, and I'll show you how to do that. This is the coolest thing, and it's so simple. So if you got basil in your garden, oh my God.
Thinly sliced.
Smell that. Smell that. Mmm.
Then we need
Thinly sliced. So I'm going to make ribbons. Why? Because I like
half a cup
ribbons.
it's in. And then I need, I don't think I need the water because I use the water from the artichoke hearts a little more. So
You got to speak louder for these folks to hear you.
I'm not adding any more water because I use the
Seriously?
water from the artichoke hearts and it looks pretty good. So I am going to just let that cook. I would have let it brown a little bit more, but that's okay. Someone's in a hurry. And
Okay, so I'm going to take this basil, right? You have a nice broad leaf here. I'm going to fold it and roll it up. Then I'm going to slice it. What you're going to get is you're going to get thin, long strips of basil. It comes out so good. Some of the other things, I mean, it's summertime here in the U.S., right? So I really, really, really love summer. You take some fresh basil, mozzarella, right? Some of you call that mozzarella. Take some fresh mozzarella, fresh basil, tomato, and a little bit of olive oil, and I like to add the balsamic vinegar to it. Oh my God, it's so nice.
Okay, so now after this cooks a little bit more, we're gonna add the lemon juice, the white wine.
You didn't wash my Santuco, did you?
Oh, I did buy the wine, but it's being repurposed because I didn't find other ingredients.
Yeah. Is it being repurposed in your belly? Good. Well, hey, man, that's part of it. All right. So
After cooking with Tony, I'm gonna need to repurpose some wine.
Very funny. All right. Let me show you now. I did not get to use my Santuco because we only have one, and my sous chef didn't clean it after the chicken. But anyway, what you're going to get is they would be nicer ribbons, but here's how they come out. They come out as these nice little ribbons. See? Nice little ribbons. And we got a whole bunch of them here. Ready? Whee! So we're just going to add this at the end, I guess, when it's done cooking. They're added fresh.
Yes, and then we're gonna add the zest at the end also. But right now, the only other thing I have to add is the lemon juice and the white
You have to
wine.
speak louder for these folks. I mean, come on, you gotta turn to them and project. Am I wrong, guys? You guys gotta hear,
I
right?
can hear you, Mel. I can hear you.
Thank you. Girl power.
And I have hearing problems.
See? Thank
What?
you.
Yeah, I am that guy. So it's funny. I just updated our website. You should talk about what you're doing, but until you do, I'll talk. So we just updated our website, right? And I put bios for everybody.
I'm stirring the chicken and
And Melissa's was really funny, but she didn't like it, so I had to change it. I asked her hobbies, and she's like, well, I like to read. I like to do puzzles. And she named like a bunch of things. Yeah, and I said to her, that's fine hobbies and all, but it doesn't really depict who you are, because she's like this gregarious, outgoing person who loves to hang out with people and is a huge extrovert. And she's like, it makes me sound like such a nerd. And I said, I wrote that stuff in. I said, and puzzling. I says, and trying to convince people that I'm not a nerd. So that was funny.
2/3 cup of. I'm actually using cooking wine. So.
What is it supposed to be?
Yeah, whatever, cooking wine or white wine.
It's a big difference. We have white wine. This is like, oof. Anyway, so my bio said a few things that I have hobbies of. And if you don't know my hobbies, you can go online and check out outrunyourfork.com/about us, I think it is.
Not
And just
until you
click on
fix
the
that picture.
just click on the about, and you'll see what my hobbies are. Some of my hobbies are fishing and some other things that you probably wouldn't know about me. And the last one you would know about me. The last one is telling really
I'm
bad
putting in
dad
the
jokes.
lemon juice now.
Telling really bad dad jokes and putting in lemon juice. All right, so how's it looking? What else do we got to do for this thing?
Now it just has to cook down a little bit.
Cook down a little bit?
So the alcohol smell burns off a little bit.
All right, so that's pretty much it. You can light it on fire. Oof. We're not going to do that because my range hood is low. All right? And then when you serve it, you put this on, the basil and the
Yeah,
zest?
then you let it cook a little bit. Then we're going to scrape the bottom, like get everything moving.
Oh, so this like has to reduce?
Yeah, a little bit reducing.
That's too much liquid. That's not going to reduce. Well, we're not going to have a perfectly cooked meal. Like Julia Child says, you can't win them all. So we'll have this, and this is going to take a half hour to reduce. It's ridiculous. So we're going to have this more as like a soupy whatever. Leave it to the chef here. And, then we'll just add stuff to the end. We got the basil to add at the end. We got the lemon zest to add.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not gonna take a half hour. I put less water than it said to.
That's going to take a half hour to reduce. Absolutely. Look at all that water.
I'll just take some out.
Trust me. Anyway, you're not going to take it out. You got it in there. You're just going to put it over like broth. It's brothy. What's the big deal?
It's not gonna. It's fine. It'll be fine.
All right. So this is almost done. What kind of carbohydrate can you make with this?
I'm gonna use rice. You can put rice. You can put quinoa. You can put orzo. You can put egg noodles. You could put.
I like egg noodles or white rice. Now, white rice doesn't have a whole lot. Who cares? All right. This is a balanced, healthy meal. Do you have to eat perfectly? Are you guys going to eat brown rice, chicken, and broccoli and grilled chicken all the time? I know I'm not going to. My food has to taste good. So I would like white rice with this or egg noodles. Egg noodles, I think, would be really, really good with it. You could do like bean egg noodles or, a quinoa pasta or something like that if you want. Egg noodles made from beans. This one gets all that stuff, feeds it to me, and doesn't tell me what it is. And then I'm all like, unhappy and bloated and gassy after that. And I'm wondering why. And she's like, "Oh, it was bean pasta." Oh. Thanks. Did you like it? I'm like, no.
It's already reducing a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. Anyway, so how do we plate this?
I don't know if it's ready.
We have to try this. We got to try it. So, guys, put in the comments some of your favorite recipes or something that you would like to see done. A healthy version of chicken parm or a healthy version of, some etouffee, whatever it is, right? Put it in there, and we'll find the healthy ingredients and the healthy hack for it. It will taste as good, palatable, satisfying,
I think
and all that good
Are
stuff.
we doing another one next week?
Yeah, we're doing another one next week. No, we're going to keep going for a while.
I think I'm going to do a bean dish next week.
A bean dish? Okay. Who wants a bean dish? Thumbs up. I'll eat anything if it's not moving. If it is moving, kill it and then eat it.
Oh, maybe
Right?
I'll do the turkey bean stew.
Now's a good time to make your suggestions of what you'd like to see. Put them in the comments below, and we'll randomly pick one. Cool? I think this is great.
All right, do you want to put the zest and stuff in now?
Yeah, let's do that because we can't leave the show without you guys seeing us eat this, right? Put some of the zest in, right? And then we'll stir it up. The basil goes on fresh. You don't cook it, right? No, I wouldn't cook it. All right, so we'll kind of swirl that around a little bit.
This is the first time I'm making this one.
Yeah, I know. We should have made it already. Next time, let's do a known recipe. How about that? All right, so I am going to try this. Melissa's going to try it. Nobody else is going to try it. If you guys made it,
Kale, do you want to try it?
I would like for you to try it with us. We got our fancy schmancy bowls here, right? Nothing crazy. Very simple.
I'll make
Give
egg
your bowl.
noodles for dinner.
Give your bowl. And we're just having this without the egg noodles because we didn't make them yet. Very simple. All right. Smells great. Want me to get you a fork? Ooh,
Sure.
smells really good. What does that remind me of? Right? And that's what I would have suggested, Sandy. If you get pickled capers, that would work okay, right? How is it? She's, we can't get that either. Oh, all right. Wow.
It's hot.
My God. That's really good. So simple. That lemon zest really did it. Really, really did it.
You
Lemon
like it
zest,
for
lemon
real?
juice. I know. I really like it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. If I think something needs a little something, I'll tell you, hey, this isn't really my cup of tea. It's not my thing. I would have done this differently. But that's how you do it. So first thing is you find a recipe, try the recipe, make it a little bit your own. But then as you go, you taste it, and you're like, you know what? I would have personally liked this in it. You put something together that's Mexican, and you might say, I would have liked a little cumin, a little more cumin, or I would have put tomato with this. Whatever it happens to be, you start to experiment, and you get creative, and just try to make it, a little healthy, right? Once in a while, you want to have your treat. That's great. You want to add heavy cream to something, okay? But other than that, there's plenty of healthy recipes out there that are delicious. We're building our recipe book bigger and bigger. I think we have 50 plus recipes in a recipe book. So if you're looking to get a recipe book and you want these wonderful recipes, I know you got today's. Just ask us for that recipe book. If you signed up for this class, you got that recipe book for free. If you had not signed up for this class through Eventbrite, then I will help give you the recipe. Just send us an email and I'll help you sign up to download
It is
that.
good when you get the lemony part.
It's really, really good. All right, guys. So, had fun sharing with you. Sorry we're a little bit late, but you know how it is. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I am looking forward to seeing you guys again next week. We will post next week's recipe by, today is Wednesday, by Friday at the latest, okay? Friday's recipe, next week's recipe will be posted by Friday. So if you have any questions in the meantime, check us out at outrunyourfork.com for more recipes, great tips, health tips, nutrition tips, and we look forward to talking to you guys soon. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.